You got choices. Take a chance or choose not to. The consequences of both are the same thing. Your results are going to be a direct response to whatever decision you make. You either decide to not do anything deliberate or different and keep getting what you've been getting or not getting, or you realize that you don't like where you are, what you are doing, and who you are doing it with, and you do whatever it is that you got. If you want the reward, you are going to have to take the risk. You are going to have to take the steps necessary to get you going in whatever direction leads you towards having what you're after. In order to be able to take whatever it is that you say that you can maintain, in order to have what you say you are ready to obtain, you are going to have to take the hits. This is going to cost you more than sleep, time, money, or the everything that you thought everything was. You're going to have to pay attention with a level of interest that you might not think you can afford, but when it gets to this point of being serious, your focus matters. In fact, everything does. Everything, like how much time you designate to the practice of practicing, how you delegate and prioritize the task you task yourself to manage, how well you adapt to being pushed past the hardest level you can be pushed, how resilient you are in the face of adversity, how you adjust to the inevitable random assortment of problems that will no doubt come about, and how creative you are at creating a solution to minimize the damage. Wanting it is just not enough. Intending, planning, and announcing it are not the same as doing the everything that you can in order for it to be what you say, think, and feel it is. You have to know you can, then show you can by doing everything you can for it to be so much more than. Now understand, that's just how real this is. You have to be your gamble. There is a high probability that you parlay this into more than the possibility of luck by turning your preparation into opportunity so that you win whatever game, race, battle, competition, or contest that you're in as a result. But you have to be your chance to. Nobody understands you. No one sees the vision, gets the idea, or is willing to sacrifice, suffer, or struggle for the sake of something that you said is going to work. So you have to stay with it without some of the same people that are going to immediately benefit from the success that you will receive from sticking to it. And that is going, because what's worth it to you won't mean much to them. It's what you build or buy that they notice. And they won't remember how hard they made you try to convince them that it was going to all work out as you were working it all out. You might as well just get to work until it works out. When it does, it will be because you did the work. They know that. Just like you know that you're not important to anyone unless and until you have something they want, they need, or they have to get. What it takes or costs for you to be or become the person that is who they will ultimately take for granted is an unimportant factor in your process. You might not, if ever, understand that, but it is exactly what you have to admit. But you got choices. Take a chance or choose not. The consequences of both are the same thing. Your results are going to be a direct response to whatever decision you make. You either decide to not do anything deliberate or different and keep getting what you've been getting or not getting, or you realize that you don't like where you are, what you are doing, and who you are doing it with. And you do whatever it is that you got. No one stops a you that decides that only you have the power to decide who you become, when you become it, and what becoming it means to the you that does. You used to give up or not know how to not give that much of a damn about having to go about it a different way when you had to. You're not a you that is going to not do whatever you have to anymore. This you is unwilling to concede to the pressures of doubt, disbelief, discouragement, and disappointment. That's all thanks due to the you that once was. The you that just needed you to take you seriously, needed you to have confidence, and was waiting on you to put everything you had on the line, because it was more than you just having a feeling and thinking that you could do this. You knew that you were going to win, and you are going to take that bet on you every time.